Welcome to WorkSpan TV. I'm Marcia Rhodes for World at Work. Today's topic is how to drive employee engagement using strengths. And with me is Beth Feringa from Charles Schwab. Beth, smart companies know that employee engagement drives better business results for the organization. Charles Schwab has a special way of driving engagement by focusing on strengths. Tell us about this approach.
Across Schwab, we're committed to building an engaging work environment, and so we are taking a strengths-based approach. We know that everyone has things that they naturally do well, and these things, we're able to repeat them. They're part of what we do and how we get things done. And these are our talents. When we take a strengths-based approach, we incorporate those talents with skills and capabilities and information, and we focus on them, and those talents become our strengths. In a strengths-based environment, people have the opportunity to do what they do best every day. This in itself is engaging. When our employees are engaged, they deliver on their client commitments, and that in turn leads to client loyalty.
Now, I understand about focusing on strengths, but how about focusing on weaknesses and turning them into strengths?
Well, we all naturally have the things we don't do well. If I take time to focus on what I don't do well, my weaknesses, I might see minor incremental improvement, but I'm likely not to sustain that over time. Better if I take that time and energy and effort and apply that to what I do really well. That's where I see a high level of results and I have a high level of enjoyment around that.
How about if we just totally ignore our weaknesses?
Well, there is value in knowing what your weaknesses are. If I have a deliverable and I'm focused on my strengths, I may need to reach out and leverage a partner's strengths to help me see that through and meet my commitment. By building a strengths-based organization, I think about my strengths and I become aware and think about the strengths of those I work most closely with each and every day.
It sounds like this approach works really well for you.
It has, and a personal level of enjoyment and engagement around it myself means that my team and I are helping to lead something that's important to the firm and that people are likely to use in helping them develop their strengths every day.
Give us an example.
Within my team, we enjoy a high level of interaction. We're always thinking about how can we help drive business results. When we do this, we need information from key business partners, our HR partners, and other leaders across the firm. So we take information in. If we're off and we deliver information that's not what our business partners are looking for to help them drive those business results, then we're not as effective as what we could be. Even within my team, when we focus on strengths, we reach out to other business partners to leverage their strengths. That's where it becomes really important for me to know what my strengths are, the strengths of my team, and for each of them as well to know each other's strengths and the strengths of their business partners.
How do you train people managers to focus on strengths?
Our managers receive information in a variety of forums. They first learn about their strengths as well as the strengths of their team. They'll have a variety of opportunities to apply their strengths-based learning. They'll have team meetings, they'll have one-on-one discussions, and they may even have a variety of interactions with business partners across the firm as they work on projects and initiatives.
How large is your workforce?
We have more than 13,000 employees across Schwab.
How many of them are trained to do this?
We currently have 84% of our workforce who have strengths awareness. We'll focus on the other 16% over the next several months.
Beth, what advice or insight can you share with our members and viewers who might be considering the same approach?
There are a couple key considerations. The first one is, what's the level of interest in building an engaging environment for the organization? This simply doesn't work well if you don't have leadership commitment. I encourage people to do some research, gather information from a variety of resources so they'll have different perspective and know what approaches are available to them. Many companies focus on a strengths-based approach, so knowing what will work best for your organization is key.
Beth Feringa from Charles Schwab, thank you so much for joining us. For World at Work, I'm Marcia Rhodes.